are back, and it's time for the apocalypse, man. So this is our second section. We do what we want to do, man. And this week, what are we doing? We're gonna do a what a fan rather.
Oh, I hate that.
What a fan rather. Got to say it again because I like it. So it's just would you rather, and we sticking to the theme, and that's the apocalypse because of The Last of Us, which I'm wholly unfamiliar with because I don't have a PS whatever. And so I'm just getting introduced. So
PS,
back to this
whatever.
game, yeah. So Tiff, how are we gonna
hmm
do this?
So I think so. I did three. Did you? How many did you do?
I did tres.
So we can just start with you, I think,
Mhm.
and we will both answer the "Would you rather" question. Which, if you've never played "Would you rather," which I had thought everyone had, which is my mistake, but Montego hadn't until we did this. It's
Joe
just a
Hadden. I was
game.
like, what is this?
It's just a game where you have kind of like it's a quote unquote an impossible choice. It's just two less than desirable situations, or sometimes in a would you rather, it's two really great situations, which we've never done, I think. But so you pick which one you like, or what you'd prefer, even if it's horrible, and then that's how you play the game.
Okay,
Game.
so my first one
You
gives
first. You first.
my first one gives you three options. Ha ha
Three
ha.
options.
Three options.
That's
This.
not a would you rather. Would you rather's.
Oh, yes, it is. Check it out.
hmm
So you're in the apocalypse, right?
Yes, here I am.
Here you are. So, would a fan rather?
hmm
So for consumption, you have three options,
Okay.
right? And this is
hmm
it. You can't switch
hmm
it up. This
Okay.
is how you're going to survive the apocalypse.
Okay.
Would you rather have to feast on bugs, cockroaches, and rats? That's your
hmm
first option. I mean, you can survive on them. You might
Yeah.
start looking funny after a while, but
hmm
or would you choose to eat cats and dogs?
Oh,
That's it. You got to
okay.
cook and capture, just like the bugs.
Cook and
Everything
capture.
is cook and capture. The bugs and the roaches and the rats, they cook and capture, or just cats and dogs, cook and
Okay.
capture.
hmm
Or finely packed meat, just like in a grocery store, all of it human. Aha!
I will say that I have that question, but I have another one, so I'll switch mine out.
Okay.
Um, ooh, okay. Ooh, I'm gonna say the bugs and the
Really?
rats. I know that that's gross, and here's the thing, logically speaking, if you were like logically gonna answer this question, I think it would probably be cats and dogs because we are in situations where you don't like at the end of the world, you don't have an option and you stop it's not that you stop caring, but there's not an option.
You can always have that finely packed
So
meat.
so you so you
Get you some people steaks.
I can't do the finely packed meat. I just couldn't do it.
Uh-huh.
Also, if you eat human meat for an extended period of time, you get sick.
How do they know?
Well, because
How do they
people
know?
because the people who they have found who have done that have been like sick.
Oh,
That's how like you get mad cow disease, right? Because you mad cow disease happens from cows who eat stuff that came from cows who have it.
well, all I know is it's the apocalypse. So,
Yeah, so I'm gonna say bugs just because I'm guilty.
all right.
Bugs and rats.
Okay. I'm gonna
What
say.
about you? I knew it. I knew that you would be. I knew you're so heartless. No, ugh, Montego, he's just a fucking terrible human.
Straight into the pot.
No, oh no. Okay, and
Oh,
I mean, and
shit.
I know that that's maybe reality for even some people now. So that's I can't be judging, but
Oh, I'll judge your ass. Don't be eating cats and dogs. Anyway.
no, sometimes you.
Mm,
Let's not talk about things that we might have to
ah,
do.
ah, da, 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 da,
You don't know what you have to do to survive. That's the thing. That's the other thing about you never know what you will do to survive. So like the people who have had to eat human meat
Aha.
that we've heard about
He.
in the past to
Ooh.
survive, you never know what you're capable of like to survive.
So you're number one, Tiff.
My number one. Okay. So it's a zombie style apocalypse. Obviously,
Yes.
creatures who are out for you. Your options, would you rather live in a secure town,
Mhm.
but you hate everybody in that town? So you fucking hate their asses. Okay? Or you have to live dangerously, constantly traveling. People that you are with probably are in danger and might pass, but you love them all. Like you feel that they are, you know what I mean? You enjoy them, you love them.
So you say I hate them all.
So you're in the town, and
Gotcha.
I'm saying like or an enclosure, and it's a small, let's say small,
I understand.
5, 10 people. You hate all their asses.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I imagine I'm living in a town with a bunch of white supremacists.
Oh
And
God.
I'm the only black guy, so I hate them all, right? I would live in a small town with all the white supremacists and just
Okay.
like stalking their asses and taking them out one at a
Why
time.
would you do that?
Yeah, they all must go.
I mean, obviously, if they're white supremacists, yes, but I mean, I was thinking more along the lines of just like, God,
They
I hate
all
their
gotta
asses.
go. Every last one of them. People just start disappearing.
I think that I thought about this when I was writing this question, and I thought at first, because I'm such a wiener,
Uh-huh.
queen weenie, that I was like, I'm definitely gonna have to stay in the town because I am scared. But then I thought, nah, I'd probably want to be with the group of people that I actually enjoyed trying to survive, because I think that
Oh no, he just got shot by raiders. Ah, they're gone.
ow, I'm sorry about that.
Major,
I just hit my
major
knee.
trauma.
I think, because a life without people that you care about is really miserable. It's so much worse, I think, than maybe dying. So,
Okay, all right, all right.
yeah.
I got you. So, man, my next one.
Yes.
Would a fan rather?
Mm-hmm.
I like this one. Would you rather live in isolation with your dream person? I mean, your dream person, but it's just you and them. I don't know who your dream person may be, but that person,
Mm-hmm.
Or would you rather be living with 20 family members who are not immediate? Ooh, would you take the 20 or would you take the one? Ha ha ha.
Well, I'm gonna say one person
One person.
who is your perfect person, and the reason I would say that is because if they are your perfect person, then they would understand when you might need to be alone, and they would understand when you need to be with someone.
Well, I'm not saying they're a perfect person. I'm saying like somebody say, I love Halle Berry. That's my.
Oh, you mean like
woman.
my fantasy person?
Yes.
But they might not like you back or anything like that.
No. They can like you too. It doesn't matter. It's only you and her. Guess what?
Well, if it's just like
you'll wear her down. It's just the two of y'all.
Jeez, that is a fucking terrible thing to say.
All you would have to do is just wait. Be like, she'll come and running. I don't have to sit up there and try to impress.
I will tell you what, for one thing, not necessarily. Because if I was someone's perfect person and I did not like them, it would not matter what they did. I would be like, closing my door, drawing my drapes. You get the fuck out of here. Do not come around here. I will not ever like you, and I will not ever be talking to you.
Oh, you want something from moi?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, no. We're closed. Sorry, closed for business. And then I would
okay.
But if they were really, I'm saying like more my perfect person as like somebody who like could entertain you, would like be the perfect person.
Your fantasy person might be that person, but it might not.
Yeah, that's my fantasy person, and I'm staying with them, and not because I don't like my family, but one, you can't. You're right. You can't fuck your family. And I'm not saying that you would end up fucking your fantasy person, because if they're not into it, you're not going to be doing that. But at least with someone who like you would be able to enjoy like the inner life that you have left. So that's what you have in an apocalyptic world.
This question reminds me of that Chris Pratt movie where they were like on the space station by themselves.
And he woke up and he was by himself.
Yeah.
Because like even that's when you think like isolation, even in the most fun environment, because he had all the stuff that he needed. He had the movies. He had this. It just becomes untenable after a while.
That could be you and your same shit could happen with you and your perfect person.
You said it was my perfect person, and in my fantasy, my
perfect person for 5 minutes. You might start getting on each other's nerves. God damn it!
Well, then they're not the perfect person.
Not anymore. But they started out being. You
didn't say that. That wasn't part of the rules. Stop trying to change the rules. No, so you can't do that. So now let's hear your answer.
That's a good one because, 20 family members, right? There's no booty going on, but, there's games going on. You guys can have a good time. You got, there's camaraderie, I don't know, man. The perfect person thing sounds fine. And then I think after about 4 or 5 months, she'll get on my goddamn nerves. I'll be like, I'm stuck with this pretty bitch. I'll
There
take
is
the
no
family. I'll
there
take
is
the
no
family.
perfect person for Montego.
I'll take the
Uh,
family. I'd rather have some other people to talk to than just have this one person. I think
you
anybody
said
that get on my
extended
nerves.
family because
I said
like
extended family. Extended, yeah.
yeah. So
Extended.
like I guess within those people there could be a million different people who would like like give you like the kind of mental
Oh, they could be cool people.
exercise
They
that
just,
you would need.
you put they just family, so it won't be no boom boom unless you.
Which I mean, I okay, but
Yeah,
I still am gonna say perfect person
yeah, yeah.
for me.
I'll take the family. I think after
Okay.
about 5 months, she gonna get on my nerves. I'll be like, I don't give a damn what she look like. she,
It's not for me about that. We've
I'm
already
tired of her
discussed.
ass.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
All
Okay.
right, what's your next one?
So my next one is, would you rather
Yes.
participate, like be a part of the corrupt regime,
All right.
okay? Whatever's taken over the military
Gotcha. Gotcha.
state,
I got you. I got you.
or a normal person but kind of a profiteer of the people. So you're taking advantage of the other people who are also suffering.
ah, so your choice is piece of shit or piece of shit.
Yep. I wanted it to be really hard. Which piece of shit are you going to be?
um, I'll take the totalitarian regime of power.
Oh my
On that
god.
side. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yes, that's me. I'll take
I
that.
guess that's not really that surprising of an answer.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I did this to myself because I find this to be a completely miserable question to answer, but because I think that neither of them is good for me. But I think that I would do the profiteer because to me, I could never be part of
Selling
a
people.
a regime that was like suppressing people.
You're part
But
of it.
I believe that if I was some kind of like a person who becomes like I guess like a kingpin sort of in this kind of actual
Warlord. Another part of the problem.
well, I mean, I think that I wouldn't in my mind it wasn't necessarily that, but I can see what you're saying. In my mind, I believe that you would think that you were at least doing the right thing by somebody.
You probably would. You could convince yourself of that shit, but it ain't
Right, that's
true.
what I'm saying. In order for my mental state to remain intact, I could never be part. Like I could, in what we're about to watch
You'll
today, I could
still get
never
to the
be.
point. You'll still get to the point where you'll be like, wipers.
I mean, that the thing about it is that these are both bad.
Right.
That's the point of would you rather.
Yep. 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 All right. So my last one is kind of easy.
Okay.
So would a fan rather
Mm-hmm.
live in the Mad Max universe in the
Okay.
in apocalypse,
Mm-hmm.
or live in the Walking Dead universe?
Hmm.
Savages everywhere.
Savages, savages. Ooh.
I know neither one of them is attractive.
I know they're both terrible. Tell me which one you
Terrible.
like.
Terrible.
I'm gonna say the Mad Max universe.
Why is that?
As long as you can get access to water, which questionable.
It's super scarce.
This is really fucking depressing me. Is
They had
that's
the
what's happening?
in the
You
last
said-
movie. They had the people like
yeah,
waiting
well,
underneath
yeah.
the waterfall.
Did you see me deflate at this question? But like, I think that part of just like the last question is that a lot of times the worst part about any of these things isn't even necessarily what's happening. It's like
No, it's the people.
people's inability to
Right.
be good.
Yeah, they
And obviously
savages.
that's the that is the questions that are being asked and answered by apocalyptic
Yeah, yeah.
film and stuff is what does it mean to be a human and are we actually good? And the answer is almost always no.
Hey, it's the
and
meal. It's over for your ass.
so I think that like you know what? No, I'm gonna say The Walking Dead because I do think that like it is still possible to isolate like if it was really something that like people were really bad, you could isolate yourself.
Somebody always coming and taking your shit on that show.
Yeah.
Always.
But at
Somebody
least
always
like
taking your shit.
you could like keep going and find water, whereas like in Mad Max, it became a thing where like it was so like in gasoline and all that. Not gasoline necessarily within this, but you wouldn't need it necessarily in the Walking Dead after a while if you like were farming and you had this area and yeah, you're in danger.
Yeah,
That's a
somebody come
problem.
take your shit.
I know.
Throwing some food. Here they come.
Still, I'm gonna say them. I think that's your better chance, not necessarily a better world.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Mad Max. I hate being thirsty, but
I hate being thirsty.
at least I don't have to worry about people and the goddamn zombies.
No, you do have to worry about people. People were
No.
rotten.
I said you don't have to worry about people and the damn zombies. At least I don't have to
Oh,
worry
okay.
about,
I see what you're saying. So like there's people is the majority. But you have to worry but you have to worry about like scarcity of elements.
You do. And I think I would prefer to just deal with that than to deal with scarcity of elements and these goddamn
But I think that in the zombie apocalypse, there's maybe after a while not such a scarcity of elements.
Yeah, but see, here's the problem. Oh yeah, I found some pumpkin seeds. I grew a pumpkin. Here comes somebody to come take your shit.
That could happen in the whatever. I get what you're saying. I'm sticking with my answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to a zombie-free world. So
sure,
there we go.
I'm very afraid of zombies, so that's a surprising answer for me.
So, was that the
my last one? Nope,
you got the last one.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Would you rather commit a large-scale sacrifice with a 25% certainty of solution? So let's say press a button.
I got you.
Half the population dies, but you have a 25% chance of that being the solution to the problem.
25. Okay.
Or commit an intimate sacrifice with a 50% certainty of solution.
Interesting. Interesting. So mathematically, you should go with the higher number.
Sure.
But F y'all, I ain't taking out my own people. Thanos, 25.
God damn. Ooh, this is a hard.
I'm not making the sacrifice. You people are. Snap.
So I'm going to answer this in maybe a strange way.
Yes.
Probably. Which would be the intimate one.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But only with.
You want to take one for the team for all them Karens in the world, huh?
With only the I would think about all the people that I love who exist also. Well, no, I mean, yes, obviously, but like those kind of people, the people that I love exist beyond the people that I know already and love. And so like, I think that if I was the person that would to make this intimate sacrifice, it would be because I would want, if it was their choice, for them to choose me. Do you know what I mean? Like I would believe that would be the correct choice, would be for me to be the sacrifice if that were the choice. Yeah,
and I'm like, I don't know those people.
Yeah, you are very much like.
Let's do it again. I don't know those people either.
No, I also I think that in my mind, minimizing minimal tragedy is preferable.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, until it's affected me.
I think about I don't think about me as much as others.
The hell with y'all.
The hard part would be that it would not. I'm like, if it could be me, I would allow it to be me.
I'm like, what they doing for me? Nah.
But this is exactly Montego is proof of the apocalypse because he is rotten. Oh my god, I'm a regret asking that question.
Indeed.
All right.
So I thought that was groovy. I enjoyed that so much.
Jesus.
So we're gonna take our final break and we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about The Last of Us, man. Something that just started, but wow, what an opener. So we'll be right back. Time.